Hello, it's Rob from Fountain Pen Journey. I have a pen review. It's a PENBBS pen. This is the PENBBS 323. Now this is the 64 SF. This is the Kryptonite green material, green acrylic, and I really do like this pen. It's quite an unusual shape. It's not, I don't know what shape you'd call it. I mean, I suppose you could almost call it fish shaped. When capped, you've got a bulbous barrel, tapers down towards the end with a weirdly domed but conical sort of point on the end of the finial. It then flares out in the middle and tapers down again, and then flares out again at the end, and it's all one piece, to another similarly slightly pointed conical dome at the back. Now, this is the Kryptonite material or Kryptonite finish. It's green, definitely green. Yeah, I don't know what Kryptonite looks like. I'm not a Superman fan, but it really does look the part. There's a lot of what I'd say is quite small areas of chatoyancy all the way through the material. Really nice looking material, good looking pen. There's no clip, so it rolls. Now, if anything, it's the only downside I can really say about this pen. It rolls terribly. I mean, there's no facets, nothing. On a desk, it just tends to roll all over the place. So that's the only downside that I've got, really. Unscrew the cap, which takes just over about 1.5 turns. Then we've got the fine steel nib. Yeah, nothing special. Plastic feed on the back. Section, same lovely green chatoyant material there. Unscrew the barrel, this rather unusual shaped barrel. Now, there is resistance when you're doing this. Really feel quite a lot of drag there. And then it unscrews. And the reason for that resistance is PENBBS have fitted a little silicone O-ring there. This barrel is one piece, and you can eyedropper it. This pen comes with this cartridge converter included. It'll take standard international cartridges, but it's also been designed to be eyedroppered, which is great. So all you need to do, if you want to eyedropper this, just whip out the converter, rub some silicone grease around those threads, screw it back on, and you fill it with ink, obviously. Screw it back on, and you've got an eyedropper. So really good little design feature there from PENBBS. So this is the PENBBS. Now, 323. So this is the PENBBS 323 fountain pen, 64 SF. The F refers to the nib, which is fine, and the S refers to the colour, which is silver. Can't remember what the 64 means, if anything, but I'm guessing it refers to the actual Kryptonite colour, or finish, if you like. Yeah, material, Kryptonite finish. So that's the 64, I'm assuming. This pen, it's lightweight, plastic, very good quality, and it fits so well in the hand. It will not post, you know, that's not going to go on there, so that can go and roll off somewhere, because that's unfortunately what's going to happen with the cap. But look how this fits in the hand. You've got a nice flared section here, lots of space to hold. You're not really going to notice these threads if you hold it. It's got quite a decent sized nib on it. But look how that rests against your hand here. I mean, if this was the same diameter all the way along. Probably wouldn't be too big a deal, but it just happens to be so ergonomically well designed, for me at least. It fits just perfectly, just nestles in your hand. Really, really comfortable pen to hold and write with. So let's do a writing sample. The ink, by the way, this ink is Pelican Aventurine. Which I believe really, really matches this pen really quite well. There we go. Yep, I think that's a pretty good match. As far as flex goes, you're not going to get anything out of this steel nib, so don't flex it too much. I'll do the writing sample. Decent wetness, can't complain. It's a very, very good writer. I did have to do a tiny amount of nib smoothing on this pen and floss the tines with a bit of brass shim, ever so slightly, because it was, even for a fine, it was a little bit dry and a little bit scratchy. It needed a little bit more to get it to how I wanted it to write. So, really happy with this pen. Very good quality materials, decent enough price. Can't complain about the price of these pens at all. I would say, you know, Chinese fountain pens, are they really worth this sort of money? No, but then again, there's not many pens which have been designed with this shape. And the materials are all good quality, very attractive. So yeah, I think it's definitely worth the extra money. I mean, this ink is flowing quite well out of this pen. It is, in my view, I think after flossing, I've made this nib quite a little bit broader than it should be for a fine. But, you know, no pressure at all. A bit more pressure. I'll just show you that on camera. No pressure, bit more pressure. So yeah, it's good. It lays down a nice patch of ink now. Really, really happy with this pen. Like I say, downside. Whoa, sorry about that. Downside is it rolls. Fortunately, I've got a level surface here. But on this this particular table, if I put it down somewhere, it's going to roll away, which it does quite regularly. So it's smooth, it's round, it's going to roll around. What do I think? Is this a good pen? Thumbs up from me. Yes, I like the PENBBS 323. I like this material as well. PENBBS have done a good job in getting consistent chatoyancy and colours all the way through this this particular Kryptonite material. I'm very pleased with it. Do I recommend it? Absolutely. If you're looking for a fairly lightweight eyedropperable with an actual O-ring installed already, designed to be an eyedropper and cartridge converter, you couldn't go far wrong with this pen, particularly if you like the ergonomics. I mean, I'm just going to talk a bit. Traffic outside's a bit noisy. I'm just going to talk a little bit about the weights, because it is quite an important thing for a pen like this. Now, weighing this is not going to be easy. This is going to go all over the place. Oh, I can't read the scale now. Fantastic. 18.9 capped. Uncapped, because that's how you're going to write with it. 12.6 grams. So, yeah. Not a heavy pen. And it is eyedropperable, like I say, which is a massive pull for me. I will eyedropper this at some point. I haven't, because quite honestly the converter's decent enough. So yes, really good pen. Decent size. I shall just compare it to, let's see, we've got a Lamy All-Star here, about the same size, capped. Uncap it. No signs to this, but it is pretty much the same size as a Lamy All-Star. So, or a Safari, if you want to go with the plastic version. So, good size pen, good quality, very happy with the material and the writing, experience with it. Needed a little bit of work, but yeah, definitely a thumbs up from me. So thank you very much for watching this review of the PENBBS 323. It is available in other finishes as well. So if green isn't your thing, you may be able to find it in one of PENBBS's other materials, many of which are chatoyant. Chatoyant. I hope you can't not getting too disturbed by the traffic noise from outside. It's quite hot here in summer at the moment. So yeah, very nice pen that rolls. Apart from that, it's a good pen. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.